Welcome everybody to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Score Merchant as always, using Hex Plaything. We're also going to be using, of course, Hex Devour of Hope, Hex Pentimento, because Hex Pentimento helps us slow down the game. And then lastly, we're going to use Make Your Choice. We are using one of my favorite add-ons, Advanced Movie Prediction, which lets us be able to see the aura of survivors when they're inside of our drone radius for 6 seconds, and Brown Noise Generator, my favorite and best add-on, because making them oblivious when they're inside drone radius is amazing. We'll go straight to the game so I can show how great this build is. Okay, we're on Torment Creek, one of my least favorite, actually, Cold Wind Farm maps. This map is weird because it's not really like the biggest Cold Wind Farm map, but I think, well, I lie, I think it might actually be the biggest one. But the reason why his map is because of how far sometimes the generators are from each other, and when you're playing Skull Merchant, you want to protect gens. So I'm going to put a drone on these generators. I see a person right there, but I'm going to protect this Devour of Hope totem first because honestly, that's more important than anything else. But we're going to hit Ash because he's really out of position. But I thought I saw someone else also when I was chasing Ash, but I want to proceed to continue going after him anyway. Because of advanced movie prediction, we can use our drone to see where he is if he decides to loop that pallet. But luckily for me, he does not loop the pallet. So we get a quick down really fast, really easily. And he also has boil over, which I hate. Fun fact, by the way, I thought boil over made the survivor wiggle faster, but no, it actually just makes it harder for me to get to the hook. This entire time I thought boil over made it easier for survivors to get out of my grasp, but I was wrong. This person does the gen, so I know that he's right next to the gen somewhere because I didn't see any scratch marks. So he immediately runs away, but it's Adam. So this pallet right here, I'm surprised it didn't stun me, honestly. But sadly, I was too close to the hook. So even though we do have Hex Plaything on Ash, the person who saved him, Kate, is not exposed. Now normally I wouldn't go after the same person because, you know, tunneling. Bleh. But at the same time, sometimes you have to tunnel in order to win. So I go after Ash because I know that he no longer has borrowed time. He doesn't drop the pallet because he thinks I'm going to swing at him knowing he has borrowed time. Like, I'm not stupid. So I want to hook Ash again. So now we have one person already dead on hook and 2 gens done. Technically, we're in a kind of good spot because we have one person dead on hook. But the problem is, again, there's 2 gens done. And having 2 gens done already in, like, literally, it's been 2 minutes. It's awful. It's not good at all. So because of that reason, we need to definitely catch up. So I'm going to start getting my Devour of Hope stacks because of the fact that I want to ins down people. So Adam's going to stand here for some reason, like I'm not going to chase you. So I'm going to put down this drone just so I can see where he is if he has to go with this loop. Then he gets stuck on the wall, so I'm like, oh perfect, it's a really easy down for me. So I'm going to down him, but of course, there is a pallet here. So I'm going to try and mine his pallet, but he's going to continue running. And then I get stuck, so I'm mad, so I'm thinking like, well, I really could have downed him, but instead I get stuck. So luckily for me, Ash does his Devour of Hope, his Hex Plaything totem, so because of that reason I can now use Hex Pentimento. So I'm going to Hex Pentimento it so I can get every generator automatically to be done 30% slower. I'm going to put a drone here just so I can make sure that I can protect this totem. That's why I really like Hex Pentimento because honestly, with Skull Merchant you can stop gens, make gens go slower, and also protect the totem because you're also using Skull Merchant. So this person is gonna run from me, but I don't really care. It's not Payment. It's Yoon Junli. I love Yoon Junli, but there's a really annoying pallet right here. Now I know Yoon Junli has live because she tried to live and run away, but I was luckily able to hit her before she could do it. Now, I don't really care that much if they get rid of my Pentimento. I'll get another one eventually because Hex Plaything. That's the reason why I use Hex Plaything and Hex Pentimento together. Hex Plaything makes them oblivious, which is really good again with which is really good with Skull Merchant because of the fact that Skull Merchant is a killer who likes to surprise people. When you're bad at chasing survivors, it makes sense to make them oblivious so they have a hard time knowing where you're coming from. So I could have went after Ash. I could definitely locate where he is with my drone, with my what's it called? With my thing in my left hand. I can't remember what the name of the thing is, but I can definitely locate him if I really wanted to, and just down him. But I chose not to because I was like, I don't want to tunnel. But I definitely should have located him and got him out the game. But don't worry, my Skull Merchant is good enough where I don't have to tunnel, and so I can still win. I'm not really worried about that. Even though there's nothing wrong with tunneling, honestly, when it comes to like high ranks. Someone literally commented on my video, perfect comment. I was talking about how unfun it is sometimes to play Score Merchant because of the way survivors play against her. And here I was talking about when I said Young Junli has live. There we go. Immediately gonna live towards this pallet, this really safe pallet, but it's gonna drop it for some reason. I'm nowhere near you. I don't know why you dropped that, but yeah, someone posted a comment and they were talking about how literally people who find Score Merchant unfun and quit the game are the same ones who are saying that are the same ones who say that Nurse and Blight are perfectly fine, but quit at Score Merchant. And again, I agree. I don't really know why they do that. Like, Score Merchant is really not that bad. Well, it can be annoying to deal with. I can see why, but like, compared to other killers that can literally kill you so fast and so easily, it's just weird. So I'm going after Ash. He doesn't. I instant down him because of our hope stacks. So I'm gonna get him out the game because I realized like you've been in this game a little too long. I don't mean to tunnel a streamer, but oh well. Sorry, you're dead. So now Ash is dead. And we also have Yoon Jun Lee on Death Hook as well. And as long as no one gets my Devour of Hope, I don't have to worry about anything. Now, I noticed that, if you notice, Adam is still injured. Now, I haven't really seen him heal. He's been near people, but he's never healed anyone or healed himself. So I'm thinking he's using that perk. I think it's called Built to Last, where, I could be wrong. No, I don't know. It's a perk where basically you move 3% slower, faster, oops, you move 3% faster when you're injured. And I'm thinking he's using that perk because there's no reason why he would stay injured the entire game, especially when I think he has a medikit in his hand. So I'm a little confused, but oh well. So he's gonna vault this pallet. I thought I heard him vault, but I just decided to just break the window and break the wall. And I'm gonna chase him. Now he's in the middle of nowhere. I'm over here confused. But he's in the middle of the corn. I can definitely see the scratch mark. But then I realized that's not Adam. That is Kate. I mean, that's Yoon Jun Lee. So I don't know why. This skin Yoon Jun Lee looks like Kate to me. So I keep saying Kate. So I'm gonna try and run this wall. I know as long as I don't give her my Devour of Hope, I can instant down her. The problem is a really, really annoying loop. And I have no drones, so I can't use advanced movement prediction to see where she is. So I really do have to just try and mind game this, but I normally would break the pallet in this situation, but I kind of got a little cocky, if I'm being completely honest, where I was like, yeah, I'm already in a position where I don't really need to break this pallet. All I have to do is just spend my time chasing you. I didn't really mean to get cocky, honestly. It was kind of like just, I had the option to do whatever I wanted, and I kind of felt like doing this. So I just chose to just use my drone, because the person's cloud trap went away, so I used my drone. I'm gonna instant down them because when you're in your drone ready, you are undetectable. But also she's oblivious, so there goes my red stain, and there goes the terror radius. So the last gen is about to be completed, but I'm not really worried because of the fact that I know there's 2 people dead on hook now. All I have to do is worry about Adam, who I just saw for a brief second when I inspected my radar, so I know where he is. And also I know that Kate is not injured, but she can be instant down because of my what's it called? Because of the Devour of Hope. So I'm gonna activate my drone that is on the Devour of Hope because of the fact that I want to make sure I can protect it. The second I see the what's it called, drone detect someone, I automatically know there's someone on there. So right now this route we're trying to do the last gen, but they can't do them because they're all being protected by my drones. And because I know that, I don't have to worry about even protecting gens at this moment in time. That's why I love Score Merchant, and that's why I'm so good at 3-genning, because once one survivor's dead, it's kind of hard for the survivors to play the game, because there's not really any way you can deal with the drones unless you get rid of them yourself. But they don't want to get rid of the drones either, because they know the second they get rid of the drone, I know where they are, so it's kind of hard for them to deal with it. But I want to go after Adam, because I know he's injured, and I don't have to worry about him. The funny part about this is the second I start going after Adam, I know Kate is gonna go after my Devour of Hope if she knows where it is. So Adam is gonna vault the pallet for some reason, and now he's on the other side. But luckily for me, Adam gets stuck on the wall, so because of that reason I can easily down him. And notice how the second I down him, my drone over there gets taken away, which means that Kate was waiting for him to get down and literally got a claw trap on her. And is going to try and disable my Hex Devour of Hope, which is really smart. Honestly, good play by her. Because of this reason, I know where she is, but there's no way I'm going to be able to protect. No way I'm going to down her. Because not only am I going to have to hit her twice now, she's also gonna run straight towards the hook because she knows that there's no way I can get her. I'm gonna turn it into a experimental though, so I can have two. Adam's gonna kill himself on the hook for some reason. I don't know why. They definitely still had a chance to play the game, but you know how it is when you play against Score Merchant, you just give up. So Adam killed himself on the hook. I was gonna go towards the hook anyway because I knew that Kate would try and rescue. But for some reason, like I said, Adam decides to just be like, I don't want to feel like playing anymore. I'm out. Bye. So I see Kate in the corner of my eye, so I'm trying to go after her. But then I realized that it's probably more important to go after the hatch if I can find it. So it doesn't really matter. We already won the game in my book. Killing 3 people in the last one in the hatch is a win for me. I'm fine with this. So I'm looking for the hatch, but I probably won't be able to find it because of the fact that I never have really good luck when it comes to the hatch, honestly. But we're going to look for the hatch, but most likely not going to find it. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry if I sounded like not like any way rude or anything, but I'm sorry like if it made it seem like I'm like having an unfun time. No, I love playing Storm Merchant. I love playing Storm Merchant. It is kind of annoying. Like Adam just completely killed himself on the hook. Maybe he just thought to himself like, well, the game's over. I'm not gonna be able to win. But some people just kill themselves immediately. Now, luckily, we had a good game. In case you don't know, the last video I had was just bad. People just didn't want to play against Score Merchant, so they killed themselves on the hook, and I didn't have the most fun time. But y'all understand how I feel, so just make sure you leave a comment and any perk suggestions or any ideas you want to leave. Tell me in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.